Hey guys, so here's a cold bat video. So I'm gonna go through 14 points why it's so good for you. And the first one's very simple and it's the one that is the most important for me, why I do it on top of being healthy. It's to build a strong willpower and it's to start your day with a win. So basically when you wake up, you get out of your warm bed and the first thing you want to do is put clothes on or anything that's gonna warm you up. But me, I go straight to the bathroom, I take some water, I hydrate myself while I get ready to go in the bath. So I drink approximately 500 milliliter. Then I'm just gonna go through a deep breathing process. You can check Wim Hoffman, which is the Iceman, for the breathing process. But then when it's done, you're gonna get in the bath from 3 to 10 minutes. Start with 3 because it's gonna be hard at first and then you can increase it. But basically, it's super hard for your mental to tell yourself that you're gonna go in that bath because you don't want to do it. So it's gonna build a strong willpower. It's gonna force your body to do what you want him to do. And when you're gonna be done with it, you're gonna be so proud of yourself for doing something you really don't wanna do right off the bat. So it start your day with a win at the same time. Second thing is gonna improve your emotional resilience. So basically it's gonna train your nervous system. Since it's gonna shock your body every single morning, it's gonna be like a nervous system shock. So it's really good to train it to be resilient. It's gonna reduce the stress at the same time. It will lower your level of uric acid and boost your glutathione. Sorry for the word. But basically it's just gonna make your body a lot more resistant to stress, and that's super important, guys. Also, it's gonna reduce the depression. It's gonna stimulate the blue spot, which is the brain primary source of noradrenaline. So guys, reduce stress, reduce depression symptom, reduce a lot of stuff, boost your day, super good. Then we're gonna go for increased alertness. So it's gonna increase the oxygen intake, it's gonna increase your heart rate. So while you're doing the breathing process, while you're in the bath, you're gonna have trouble breathing because it's so cold, it's shocking your body. So you're gonna go through deep breathing, like to stay calm and just focus on bringing blood to your organ to keep your body warm. So really cool, guys. It's gonna help you to breathe. It's gonna bring tons of oxygen to your body, to your brain, and it's really good for you. It's gonna improve your hair and your skin. Basically, it's gonna tighten your skin. It's gonna help reduce the loss of oil or natural oil and all that stuff. So it's gonna keep you young. It's gonna help with your hair. So it's super good. It's gonna stimulate fat loss. So it's gonna activate the brown fat to warm up your body. The brown fat is basically the thing that's gonna warm up your body when you're cold. So it's gonna activate it. The research says that you can lose like 9 pounds a year, but you're not gonna focus on that for your weight loss, but it's just to tell you that it's really good for your body. It's gonna stimulate it, it's gonna increase your metabolism. It's gonna be so good that it can increase fat loss. That's just how good it is. It's gonna increase your testosterone for guys. Basically, the research says that when you have your balls and all that stuff that is always in the warm temperature is gonna decrease your fertility. So cold bath is gonna increase that, gonna increase testosterone. We can't know for sure how many testosterone is gonna increase it by. Everybody's different, but we know for sure that's gonna help with that. It's gonna improve circulation, it's gonna boost your immunity. So basically, I live in Canada. I was sick and tired of catching cold and all that stuff. So by boosting my immunity, my immune system, by shocking my body every single day, every single morning, it's gonna make my body more resistant to all the disease and all the cold and all that stuff. It's gonna drain your lymphatic system and it's gonna speed up the recovery and reduce the soreness by 20%. So basically when you're an athlete, you're gonna take, it's called ice bath. It's not cold bath, it's the next step. It's when you put ice into it, the water needs to be a lot lower in temperature. So start with, like, I would say start with doing your bath the day before. So you let the water in all night and it's gonna be approximately room temperature. It's still gonna be a shock for your body at start. When it becomes easy to do that, you can add ice, and then when it's easy with ice, you can add tons of ice. And yeah, you want your water temperature to be approximately between 10 and 20 degree Celsius. So yeah, that will be really good. And the last thing is, if you want to do it at night before you go to bed, we know that it's gonna increase the quality of your sleep. Personally, I don't do that one. Maybe I'm gonna try it later for research purposes and see if it helped me, and then I could integrate it to my routine. But we know for sure that when it's cold in your room, that's why you sleep a lot better. You put all your sheets on top of you, and you always sleep a lot better when the AC is on. For sure, you've tried it before. So cold bath before going to bed could be another thing. But personally, I do it in the morning, and I just want to increase my willpower. I hope it helped you guys, and stay tuned for more.